Today, we're going to talk about a tool that Amazon has that might be able to get you a better rate. It's their Post-a-Truck feature, and I'll explain to you exactly how to use it. Roll it. Hello and welcome to Trucking Topics Today, where I supply information for your trucking journey. My name is Tony, and I am the host here on the channel. By the way, everything Trucking Topics can be found at truckingtopics.com. So here we go. Let's talk about the Amazon Relay Load Board and especially their Post-a-Truck feature. Okay, here we are on the load board. As soon as you click load board, it comes to this page here, and if you go into this area up in the upper left hand corner, you'll have recommended loads here if there are any. This is your search, and here is the Post-a-Truck. So I'm going to go through each of these settings here and explain to you how they work. Now, what you need to know is that if you do post your truck, that if there are any loads that Amazon has currently on the load board that perhaps you missed, when you do come to the submit button, they will show those loads to you. And with those loads, you do have the option of whether or not you want to take that load. It's an option. However, if they assign a load to you from the Post-a-Truck feature and you refuse it, that refusal is going to go against your acceptance matrix. The way Amazon sees it is, hey, you told us you had a truck available from this time to this time, and that you are willing to accept this rate, and this is where you wanted to go. And if they do find that perfect load for you, they're going to expect you to, of course, take it because all of your parameters have been met. So they do penalize you if you decide not to take it for whatever reason, okay? So let me explain this to you. Let's start with the work type. So you click on work type, you're going to say one-way round trips or block. Then you're going to come to your origin. You're just going to put in your origin city, wherever you want to start from. Now, the radius means that it is the maximum deadhead mileage to cover. So if you were in, let's say, Seattle, and you wanted to, say, I'll take a load anywhere that's no further than 100 miles away to start. Then you would put 100 miles right here as your deadhead miles, and then you would go to destination. So you want to go Seattle to Portland, maybe, let's just say. You would put Portland in here. Now also here, you can exclude up to 3 cities between your origin and destination that you do not want to deliver in. This is your start date. Now, this is your truck availability time. This is where you're telling Amazon, okay, my start date is today at whatever time. You can say 2:55. And then your end time. So my truck will be available until, let's say, Sunday at 2:50. You're telling Amazon that any loads that come in between that time are when you are available or that your equipment is available to go. Now, you might not get something until tomorrow afternoon, let's say Saturday afternoon, that will finish on Sunday. Amazon is not guaranteeing you that just because you said you have availability from Friday until Sunday that they're going to give you work to cover that whole time. That's not what they're saying. they're saying that if they get your perfect load between those times, whether it was, as long as it's in your parameters, whether it's 100 miles or 1,000 miles or whatever your parameters are, that they will give you that load, but they're not guaranteeing you the whole block of time that you're letting them know that you're available. Okay. Once you get that in, go to trip length, and you can either say distance or duration. If you go distance, minimum miles you're willing to go is at 200, and is your maximum miles 1,000 miles? We'll just go ahead and put that in there. Stem time. This is the time that it's going to take for the driver to travel to the origin. Okay, so post truck won't match an order if it departs earlier than the minimum stem time needed for the driver to travel to the origin. So that way you can plan in however far away your driver lives to that point, and Amazon will automatically adjust that in the load that they pick for you. So you can say max stops, any, or it looks like 3, 4, 5 or plus. Driver type, is this a solo or a team? Simple stuff here. Drivers. Now when you click on this is going to populate your drivers, and hey, it just might be you there, right? So just tell them what driver is going to be going. Load type, is it a live load or is it a drop and hook? If it's a live load, you have your own trailer, and you want a load that will load up in your trailer, or you're going to go pick up one of their trailers and deliver one of their trailers. Okay. Trailer status, is it provided or required? So the provided, of course, is an Amazon trailer. So typically, if you're going to say you want to drop and hook, then this is automatically going to be provided. Okay. Otherwise, if you have a live trailer, then the trailer on Amazon's end is going to be required. So you have to bring your own trailer. All right. Equipment. Do you have a box truck or do you have a semi truck? And this is your minimum price. Okay. Now the thing about the minimum price is this is an all-in price, you guys. This is your base rate, this is your fuel surcharge, and this is any accessorials, for instance tolls. This is your all-in price. So if it's $2 a mile, then don't expect any accessorials or fuel surcharge to bump that up, because you're telling them that is your all-in price. So give them a price per mile here, and if you want a minimum payout, like, okay, well, I want $2 a mile, but I want at least $1,000. Okay, and that's what that area is for. And then you hit submit. Now when you hit submit, you're going to get an email back, and if there are any available loads on the relay load board that maybe you missed or you haven't even looked yet, they're going to show you those. Again, those loads are your choice. It's up to you to take them or not. But if they come back and say, okay, well, we have this load, it hasn't been posted to the relay board yet, but we have this load, it matches, we've just assigned you to it, you do have the option to reject that. But if you do risk your metrics for accepted loads getting hit. Okay, and remember that the metrics run on a 6-week average. Hey, if this video helped you at all, please consider using the super thanks just below this video if you are on your desktop. It's a great way and an easy way to support the channel. If you need to get in contact with me, you can email me directly at tony@truckingtopicstoday.com. Please like and subscribe. Until I see you again, please be safe.